Wild 105.7 and 96.7. It's Atlanta's party station. Checka Cee. Yes, we are here again with a local artist doing her thing. I should say more than local. She is all over the place. Tmelle.
What's good?
What's going on? How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm a little under the weather, but, I got to come here and show this radio station love. I'm on the grind heavy.
So tell me about the success so far, because I know you started as a group years ago. And how many years ago are we taking that?
Oh, since I was 12, so like 10, 11 years ago.
10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, you're young.
Yeah.
For some reason, you struck me as a little bit older.
For real?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you're just matured for.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in this industry for a minute, so I've been through a lot.
And it'll do that.
Yeah.
So tell me about the experiences that you've had and overcame till now.
Well, a lot of people who have followed me for a while know that, unfortunately, I was in the accident with the late Lisa Left Eye. So that, being so young in the accident, that's really when my life took a turn. And my struggles became struggles, and some struggles that I had to overcome. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Me being in the accident, I broke my hip and my leg in two places, my tibia and my fibia. So me going through that, and doctors telling me I wasn't going to be able to walk again, and if I'm able to walk again, I was going to be limping. If I'm limping, I'm not going to be able to run again. And for me to be able to do everything now is really just what my music represents: the empowerment, the survival, and the determination. That's why I represent them three.
I love it. And that's a perfect example of who you are.
I mean, I try to keep it short,
Exactly. I mean, what an amazing experience to work with Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I know we're highlighting the dramatic aspect of it, but how amazing that you got to work with Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Like, that's a big deal. What did you learn from her?
Everything. I mean, but it's funny, I'm still learning the stuff that she taught me.
Right.
Because I didn't understand
it
at the
back
time.
then.
I
You're
swear,
too young.
I didn't understand it.
That makes sense.
She schooled me on so much stuff in the music industry that is crazy. And now, years later, I'm like, dang, Lisa said that. Oh my God, she told me that this was going to happen. She told me that. She told me that. So I kind of took it in vain back then, but now I understand.
Now you
being
understand.
a woman now, you know what I mean?
So what was one of the things?
Oh God, she told me so. I mean, because she it wasn't no secret. She made a lot of mistakes, and she told us, me being the group, she told us about the mistakes she overcame or whatever. And one thing she did say, the music industry is like high school. Everybody want the new girl. So
wow.
She did say,
no way.
Don't come in the music industry looking for nothing serious, because everybody want the new chick. So just look at it like high school, elementary school. So, she was like, it's kind of cool to have. She said she wished she kind of had her little boo thing in the beginning of her career, because, she had fun.
To lock it down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still,
Have you
single,
experienced any of that? Like what you're saying is that basically all the guys want to get the new girl.
I mean,
or is it all the guys, or is it all the record labels, or what are you referring to?
I don't want to go too deep into it, but I've experienced some things, you know what I mean? I'm still a baby in this industry as a solo artist, so I'm still getting my feet wet a little bit in a lot of, you know what I mean?
So you were in the group years ago, and what's the difference between being in a group and being an actual solo artist?
Oh my God, it's so different, because it's like I leaned on the group like a clutch. Like, it's 4 people. So if you don't like me, you're going to like her. If you don't like her, you're going to like her. If you don't like her, you're going to like her. You're going to like one of us. Like, come on. You got 4 different flavors. So, but it just being you, it's like you got to make people fall in love with you. You know what I mean? With me, I don't try to just make it just about my music. I make it about, I want people to fall in love with my brand or what I represent. And I think that's what makes me special. Because I'm willing to talk about my flaws. And it took me a while to talk about my injury and, you know what I mean, the rod in my leg and screws in my leg. But, my management, shout out to Wild Sutton, Infrared and Book, he told me, that's a part of your story. You know what I mean? So, and it's a lot of young girls and kids that's went through that and that's going through that right now. So that's why I talk about it.
Right. And how did you link up with your management now?
How did I link up with my management? Through a writer. And she knew that I was real young, and she was like, you need somebody to push you, and I got the right person to push you, and it was Walt. So, and we was like, he was like, you got 2 years. You just need to just stay in the infrared house, and you got 2 years of artist development. I was like, what? 2
like,
years?
what?
But I mean, it was well worth it.
But that's good because it pushes you harder to like really go hard.
Yes, and I had to. It was a shy spell I went through with being in a group and being
solo.
On your own. Yeah. Cause I'm like, dang, what if they don't like me? Like,
you're like, I'm not hiding behind the other girl anymore.
What if I'm not pretty enough? What if I'm not this enough? What if so my management team definitely believes in artist development, and that's what anybody who know Walt and know infrared know that's what they do.
That's what they do, artist development. And so how important would you say is artist development?
Very. If you want to be, if you want to be okay, then it's all good. You can just get a hot record and it is what it is. But if you want to be a superstar and on that status of the Beyoncés, the Ushers, you're going to have to work, and you're going to have to knock out every lane, knock out everything. Like, you got to be on point. You know what I mean? You got to know your brand. You got to know what you represent. You got to know all that stuff. So to a new artist that's just coming out, newer than yourself, that, doesn't have a Walt in their life, what would you tell them is very important in the artist development process? Know who you are. Know what's going to separate you from everybody else, and find somebody, a team, because it's like how people say, like how people say, like your grandparents were like, it take a village to raise a child. It take a village to build an artist, like a true superstar artist. Like, if you do your research, every artist who really made it and is making a mark in this world had a team behind them. So you gotta find a team, because you can't do it by yourself.
Right. You mentioned Usher earlier, and I know you were one of his backup dancers.
Yeah,
no,
his
backup singer. I'm sorry. Yeah. How was that?
Off the chain. It was off the chain. Went to London. It was crazy. I was young. I was just like,
you were just living in the moment. Huh?
And I always loved Usher. Like, who didn't love Usher? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and who don't love Usher? So, it was a great experience, and for him to, ask my manager for me to do that was like, what? Oh, cool.
You're like, really? So, you want me?
Yeah,
what?
So I was like, I went for the ride. It was, I was there.
Wow. And so you learned a lot, obviously, from
I learned a lot.
Like
I learned a lot.
Now, you worked with several other people, like B. Cox, and like major people, like Fantasia, and who are you still friends with some of these celebrities?
No, we cordial. I kind of I'm kind of in the loop, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm kind of just trying to build tmelle. You know what I mean? But like, all of them have embraced me, and when I see them, it's like, hey girl, what's up? You know what I mean? It's just like, we ain't never, you know what I mean? But we don't talk every day or whatever. But like, and B Cox, shout out to him. He showed me mad love. Tricky Stewart.
He's a good guy. Yeah.
He's the vice president at Sony Epic right now. He showed me mad love. He taught me a lot. I just, I salute them all. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Salute to them.
And taking it to the present now, you're working with Waka Flocka. I mean, you have a single out right now that's hitting the charts. It's playing on other radio stations. We won't mention their names. But but you got that single love, and it's spinning. Like, you're hearing your song on the radio. It's official.
I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe it. Like, for real. Man. Like, I can't believe it, for real. Yeah. Like, I'm just a chick from Philly. Like, I'm just a chick from Philly that just had a little dream. You know what I mean? So.
And it's actually coming together. How did you link with Waka Flocka?
Well, my management and Waka's mom is like family. So, it was just, and then I recorded the song. And we was like, oh, Waka gotta get on this. So he loved the song, and it just went together. It was crazy. It was magic.
Wow.
It was crazy.
I know, because it's a hot track.
Thanks.
They're feeling it.
Thanks.
So.
That's just a buzz record. I got records. Like, I got some stuff. So, I'm going to keep on surprising you. I'm going to keep on loving you. I'm going to keep on making you love me more and more. I promise. Like.
Okay.
I got some tricks under my sleeve. I got a little something.
So what does a day with you look like? I mean, are you working out heavy? What are they doing to really develop tmelle?
Working out, rehearsal every day, even when it's like just me by myself. My manager tells me it's 3 performances. It's a studio performance, it's a chair performance and it's an all-out stage performance. So I'm always practicing my performances. Like, okay, if my record just playing and my music is on and I'm sitting down, okay, I got that. Like, so it's like real.
Wow.
It
is true though.
It is.
I mean, it really
people
is.
Always watching. They always watching. So you always gotta be on 100. I got a song called Swag on 10. The swag always gotta be on 10.
And look at your get up. I love it. Like, you got the kicks on, the high socks. Like, I love the high sock action. Her whole like get up image is kind of cool.
Thank you.
What is it like? I don't know. It kind of, you strike me like sporty, softball, soccer, kind of like.
I just call it tmelle
edgy,
swag.
Retro girl.
I'm all of that. I just call it the tmelle swag.
Because that's part of it too. I mean, if you swag is on 10 24/7, that image gotta be tight.
Yeah.
So
I'm all about females, like young females being themselves. Just you do what you feel. Don't do what you think everybody else wants you to do. And I'm not saying that other female artists portray that, but everybody wants to put this perfect picture out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I learned from Lisa too, Left Eye. She was just like, be yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be different, but be yourself. And that's
yourself.
what it's all about. And I didn't understand it back then, but I understand it now because she was trying to get that with me and my group. Like, okay, y'all are cute, but we got to figure out something. You know what I mean? Okay, let me bring our personalities out in this. And like, she was just always trying to figure out our individual, you know what I mean? Our individual, our personalities, you know what I mean, and let it come out in our music and the way we dress, everything. So I understand it now.
Now you do. It's like, okay, it all makes sense.
It all makes sense, man. I'm just blessed, man.
You are blessed.
I'm just blessed, man.
Seriously. So you said, what have you done for the younger girls now? You know, I heard you express that a few times, that, you know, your thing is just instilling that in the youth. So what have you done to do that?
Well, I did, it's crazy. Last year I did a campaign, a small campaign with what was it? What's the name of it? Ooh, State Farm. And it was about buckling your seatbelts and stuff. And I was just basically, to make a long story short, I was basically telling them, like, the accident happened from us just going down the street.
Right.
So we didn't put our seatbelts on because it was like, we only going right down the street. Like 3 minutes away from where we were staying. And I was just telling the kids, like, it was high school kids, I was like, yo, that changed my life forever. And it took a life away from just going down the street. Because people think, oh, I'm about to run to the corner store. You know what I mean? You know, you from up north. You just run to the store real quick. Nah, so, you know, and they was just, they were really listening. Like, wow. And I'm like, yo, everybody's story ain't like mine's. Like, people really don't make it. You know what I mean? So if you could prevent it, then, you know what I mean, wear your seatbelt. So I did little stuff like that. And I always try to do stuff for the youth. And I used to, and I still try to, when I can, go to the soup kitchen. I was downtown and feed the homeless and stuff. I try to do simple stuff, you know.
That's right.
You know, I try to do stuff when people not watching. That's what I always say. That's when it counts. When people not watching, that's when. So when I make a bigger name for myself, I definitely want to do a lot. You know what I mean? And give back. So
what are some of the future projects? I know you've been ripping and running. I'm not going to name everything you've been doing. I know you've been performing here, there, everywhere.
I just came back from Montgomery, Alabama. Shout out to y'all. They showed me mad love.
They showed you love.
Yes, they showed me mad love. I just got back this morning. Wow. That's why I'm hoarse. Okay. So you've been just ripping and running everywhere. Yeah. But what are some of the future projects that we need to look out for? The future projects I'm working. Well, I just the Busy Bee magazine just came out with me on the cover. Yes. Shout out to Nia in the building. Busy Bee all day. So be on the lookout for that. Go on www.busybmag.com. So check that out and you can hear a little bit more about my story and my journey. What else? I'm going to be on a lot of up and coming shows. I don't have my itinerary, but we can check it out on your blog. Yes, but go on my website, www.istmelle.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Istmelle. Everything is Istmelle. ITSTMELLE. Yeah, and you can get all my updates on what I'm doing because my life is kind of crazy right now because I'm a true, like, people think Checka Cee, like, people think like I'm a rapper. I'm a singer, but I move like a rapper because I'm on the grind so hard. Yes.
You from Philly?
Yes. You know. See, you know. Meek Mill's like, we work.
Right.
We work. It's in our blood.
Absolutely.
So, like, people like, dang, when they hear my voice, they're like, oh, I thought you was going to rap. Oh, you sing. I'm like, yeah.
You do kind of come across as that, though. I can see that.
But I be in these streets, you know what I mean? So
can you not give us something to hear?
Oh, yeah, to sing?
She's like, don't do it. My voice is done.
I promise if I could sing, I wouldn't even embarrass myself singing a note. But I promise if you go on YouTube and hear me sing, it's official. I promise I will call the radio station and blow everybody's socks off when my voice come back. My voice is gone.
Just from performing so much. You're not sick. You just been performing.
Well, no, I'm sick. I'm under the weather. And then because I went to Tennessee this weekend and did a show and it was raining like cats and dogs.
Yeah.
So it was just the climate. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't had much on. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah. So I gotta make sure I take care of myself, like my mom said.
Absolutely.
I want this life.
Health is first.
Yeah.
So your family is very supportive.
Very. Oh my gosh. Very, 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 very supportive.
That's good.
Very supportive. Shout out to my family. Love you, mama. Love you, daddy.
All right. Well, good luck with everything. Again, tell everybody where to find you so that they can friend you and tweet you and all that good stuff.
Go on my website at www.istmelle.com, ITSTMELLE.com, and follow me on Twitter at istmelle, ITSTMELLE, and go to my Facebook and like my Facebook at istmelle music, ITSTMELLEMUSIC. Infrared in the building. Shout out to Walt, Black, Jean, Miss Sandra. I love y'all. It's going down. Nia.
Busy B Mag.
Busy B Mag.
Gotta show love to Busy B Mag.
Always in the building. Erica, I see you, boo. Mark, I see you, boo.
And we gotta get into the single. So
Eric, I see you, boo. Okay, that's it. Sorry.
You want to get into the single? You want to introduce it?
Oh, this right now that I'm about to flow, that Checka Cee about to play, is my new single, hitting the streets real hard. Shout out to the Coalition DJs because y'all played it first. So, Go to War, featuring Waka Flocka. You're by yours truly. It's tmelle. I can't sing it. I usually sing it. My fans know I usually sing that it's tmelle, but I can't do it right now. But here we go. Here we go.
She my one and only. Yeah, yo.
It's tmelle.
I said you gon' ride for me. Yeah, yo. She my one and only. Fuck her riding for you. Yeah.
It's tmelle. I go to war with you. Go to war with you. I be on the front line. I be on the side. I go to war with you. Go to war with you. It's you and I. Kiss me good until I die. I go to war with you. Go to war with you. Down the ride anytime, even when it's open fire. I go to war with you. Go to war with you. It's you and I. Kiss me good until I die. You be the general and I'll be the cadet. I'll be the shooter and you'll load up the tag. Anybody that want it can get it. You say it's time to ride, you know I'm with it. I'm on the used to lose. Go to war with ya, go to war with ya. I be on the front line, I be on your side. I go to war with ya, go to war with ya. It's you and I against the world until I die. I go to war with ya, go to war with ya. Down the ride anytime, even when it's open fire. I go to war with ya, go to war with ya. It's you and I against the world until I die.
She my one and only, she call me her pretty Tony. That shit turn me on when she got gun license, homie. I tattoo her name on me cause I know she down for me. Baby, can you play Whitney? I'ma play Bobby, better yet be my Miss B. I will be your Jay-Z. Would you rock some red chucks and throw some dickies off of me? Could it be? I'm rewriting history, the new Bonnie and Clyde. Baby, I can show you ecstasy, let it take all of your recipe, demeanor in your swag. If police pull us over, baby, would you take my bag? I'm just thinking out loud, I swear to God, I feel lucky. Shit gon' get ugly, fucking with my first lady. Fuck, yeah.
Go to war.